We continue our knowledge sharing mission through a series of interviews with marketing leaders from all over the world and are thrilled to have Shyam with us today.
I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for ITC Infotech. ITC Infotech is the IT services company, a subsidiary as part of the ITC Group, which is one of the largest brands and conglomerates in India. It is very well known across India and across the globe. I'm pretty excited to be here and heading marketing.
Could you explain what exactly your role is at ITC Infotech and what you're focusing on right now?
As a Chief Marketing Officer for ITC Infotech, I oversee all marketing, branding, and communication activities of the company, which includes external communications, corporate communications, the brand identity, positioning of the company, digital marketing, and obviously content and design and everything related to the brand. The Chief Marketing Officer is the brand custodian of the organization. All things related to brand identity comes under my responsibility.
So many marketing opportunities, especially related to events and event sponsorships, became no longer feasible due to the pandemic. So what type of new opportunities are there for B2B marketers today?
I think in many ways, the world has turned upside down. There's a lot of changes in the way the companies are operating and new operating models are emerging. So at ITC Infotech, we look at this as an opportunity. When COVID hit, we used to have a daily war room of our executive staff. How we can look at this as not just a crisis, but in every crisis, there emerges an opportunity. Everything went digital. A lot of the event plans we had from a marketing perspective, where all that budget was shelved, we could not conduct business physically. A lot of the event plans we had, a lot of the calendar in terms of analyst briefings, analyst days, a lot of that got shifted to the digital space. The way we looked at it as we went back and retooled ourselves way back last March, because we knew this was coming and we saw this as an opportunity for marketing to lead that narrative and the conversation where it's a digital playing field. It would not matter if someone was sitting in India or Singapore or Germany or United States. It's digital knowledge based. In a sense, if you have the right knowledge platforms, we invest in the right social listening, we invest in the right digital technology, there is huge opportunity to actually conduct and drive events, drive all the transactions and outcomes we want through a truly digital first model.
Now, in terms of the opportunities you were talking about, do you think that there are enough or as many as there used to be?
No, I think there's plenty of opportunities. We were just in a conversation recently with one of the top analyst firms, and they actually see uptick in most of the segments. We talk about BFSI, which we participate in. We talk about healthcare. So the segments which we are leading in, we're seeing a lot of significant uptick in those segments where the spend is happening again in a different way. It never is the same again once you have an inflection point like COVID. But the opportunities are emerging, re-emerging in a different way where people are expecting the service providers like us to lead the narrative, help them solve problems around their digital transformation, accelerate the agenda. We are seeing a lot of opportunities playing out where there's areas like digital workplace which are getting accelerated today. So we are seeing areas like automation coupled with AI. We are seeing a lot of conversations and deals happening around these spaces, and we are very excited to sort of be leading the conversations.
Some say it's become more important than ever for marketing and sales teams to work closely to meet the company's goals. Would you agree on this?
Yeah, absolutely. The pandemic has reduced the divide in some senses between sales and marketing teams and between the old school marketing and the new school marketing teams. I mean, today digital is the norm. That basically bridges the gap between sales and marketing. As we speak, we work with sales and see which executives from our client accounts do you want following us or following our channel. And this was never happening 5 years back. I see the role of marketing has increased substantially from being support function to being a function which actually helps the company leads the narrative online and digital.
What's one piece of career advice you've received that's been particularly valuable to you as a marketing leader?
Always be curious, like a little child in a candy shop. And if you're that way, you'll always be pleasantly surprised by what you can do and what you can learn, what you can achieve. And to me, that's when it becomes more than a job. It's more of a passion, more of being amazed at what you can do every day and what your teams can do and what people around you can do. And it's just a limitless human potential. And I think humans, we have incredible ability to keep learning, keep your eyes and ears open, and don't let your preconceived notions block you.
I think that brings us to a close. It's been a pleasure hearing your thoughts, Shyam.
Absolutely. Pleasure talking to you, Marty.